Hello. Am I live? I believe I'm live. I don't have any music on. I sure don't. What's going on? Is anybody in the chat? Hello, Mike Smith. How you doing? Hope you had a great afternoon. There's going to be some heat in California again. Hello, Miss Blanche. Good afternoon. Yes, I am live. Finally. Hello, Brian Murray. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you. Hope you can see and hear well. Let me know. Rinky Lifestyle. Hello, my dear Dave friend. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming in and hitting that thumbs up for me. 34,000 subscribers. I'm subscribed to you, Rinky Lifestyle. Thank you very much for hitting that like button, man. Please don't spam the chat. Appreciate you being here, but thank you very much. Are you in America? Rinky Lifestyle. Hello from Walterboro. Walterboro. I'm in South Carolina. I don't tell exactly where, but yeah, I'm in South Carolina. I'm south of uh, Columbia. Susan Fit 47. You got a lot of views on your videos. Appreciate you being here. Let me go ahead and subscribe to you. I'll leave you a comment. Thank you. There's a lot going on, y'all. I wanted to point an indifference out that I didn't point out in my last video, but yeah, maybe another channel. Daniel later on might do so, but anyway. Hello, Alan Childs. Appreciate y'all being here. I'm in Arkansas. Yes, you sure are. Did I get a 5x5, Mike Smith? Thank you. Audio and video are good. I could tell a lot of people in my last live stream didn't really connect and understand. I won't go there today, but I just want to talk a little bit about the heat and the hurricane today. Yeah, Thigman, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you. I don't talk a lot about the floods and everything, but floods are all over the earth. India, Pakistan, all over the earth. You name it. America. Hello, Lisa C. How are you doing? Good afternoon. Thank y'all for being here and hitting that thumbs up. For real, y'all. I just say that on purpose, like for real, y'all. Hello, Rebecca Lynn. I need a thumbs up, y'all. Give me the moderator, please, Dave friend. I need glasses on. Man, I'm getting old, and I don't want to admit it. Rinky Lifestyle. Let's see what you got here on your channel. 35,000 almost. Are you live? You do have one in your chat right now. You are live, and you're monetized. I'll give it to you if you keep the chat clean. Do that for me. Keep that chat clean, y'all. No F-bombs or anything like that. Yeah. Super Dave, Mike Smith. Blessings, Rebecca Lynn. Alan Childs, good to see you, my friend. Lisa C., all of you. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Susan Fit from Walterboro. That's down in the low country down there. Didn't y'all just have, I know somebody lives down there. I don't know when it was, a week or two ago, or is it coming up, or some type of celebration, fiasco, what do you call it? Yeah, like this, I don't know, like these festivals. How about that? Being I live in South Carolina, I know when there's a collard festival and different things like that. You know how it is, y'all. Hello, Watchwoman of the Dragon. Yeah. I don't want to miss you, Susan Fit. Are you still here from Walterboro? I was looking for your other comment. I like your videos, Dave Friend. Well, thank you, Ricky. I noticed you left comments, and I appreciate it. I don't have no music on today, y'all, but thank y'all for coming in, hitting that thumbs up. We've been live. Yes, we had the Rice Festival in April. Is that what I was thinking about? I think so, yeah. That's down there off I-95. Years ago when I was bulldozing, I went down there. I done a lot of bulldozer work down in Walterboro. For real. No kidding. I don't know how you so close to me. I believe you're the closest subscriber I have now. Susan Fit 47. I believe you are. Can I turn you blue? Let me turn you blue just because I can. Yes, absolutely. Hello, John Boy. What's going on, man? Are you back to work yet? What's going on? For real. I'm just kidding, y'all. Hey, we all have a life. Suspicious Skies 3045. What's going on? Good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's right. Village food season. What's going on? How are you? Good to see you. Good afternoon. Good morning. Aren't you somewhere like in Pakistan? Has it been flooding over there? I still don't know where. I mean, but maybe we'll get an answer. I don't know, y'all. Let's go. We're not here to grow today. I used to grow too over here quite a bit. John Boy's been with me ever since the beginning. He knows. We'd get new subscribers coming in and people subscribing left and right. I used to do that way back when I had 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, I sure did. Super Dave, I know. Good, bro. For real? Is it flooding there yet? I don't even know, Village. I did see footage of it flooding in Pakistan, though, for real. I don't know if you're in Pakistan, but I know you're over there somewhere close. Can you tell us what country you're in before I get started? Village food season. Good, bro. Yes. I hope so, man. For real. John Boy tell you, we go way back. We used to grow channels too, y'all. Heat wave is coming to California this week. It's kind of cooled down a little bit. I'm going to share the screen in a little bit. I'm going to go first with that. But like I say in my last video, I noticed a lot of people didn't pick up on it. It might take a while to get there. I remember the growth streams. You for real? This like at least 6 years ago, something like that, Mr. Mike. It really was. Village food season. You must not can hear me. Like a lot of people be channel hopping and doing 2 or 3 channels at the same time. I know how it is. 8 to 10 foot wave. What waves are projected on the Atlantic coast? I don't know yet. It could be way higher than that. Could be. Just saying, y'all. Look, I got to get started with my stories, y'all. People's leaving the chat. It's okay. Do whatever you want to do while I go through. Wild Country Daily Updates. Facts. Mike Smith, those grove streams were fire. For real? For real. Yeah, let me find my information. Well, thank you very much, Wild Country Daily Updates. Yeah, they were fire back then. We had people coming in and growing big time, y'all. I'd go to their channels. They'd come to my channels. We share subscribers. That's how you grow fast, I guess. Village food season won't tell me. I'm in Tennessee in the United Corporation of America money pit. We'll get you a little bit of it. For real. That's what I'm saying, y'all. If there's a money pit near you, get you some. The more money, the better. For real. Hello, little bit me. Howdy, blessings, and shalom, everyone. Yeah, I got to get some of this off my screen here. I sure do. So let's see if I can find my first story to talk about. Hello, Creek Mary. Creek Mary's in the house. Good afternoon. Good morning. Hello, Charlie Rose. How are you doing? Charlie Rose is in the house. Right along with Creek Mary. I came in your stream the other day, Creek Mary. You ended it pretty quick. You sure did. I was like, you wasn't. I don't know. You were showing your yard or your flowers or something like that, wasn't you? You was outside, that's for sure, though. I get around. I look at everybody, y'all. Check everybody out every now and then, you know? Hello, Sheikah. How are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. There's a heat wave coming that way, y'all. If you live anywhere near Southern California, I'm going to get to the hurricane in a minute. I sure am. So, y'all give me time. A money pit is where your money goes. That's not where you get somebody out of it. You never find a money pit that gives is basically a black hole to lose money in. Dropped everything when I saw Super Dave on. Well, thank you, suspicious guys. I didn't know, John Boy, if you're talking about a money pit, hey, I'd grab some if I could, you know. Sometimes it takes a money pit to get some money. For real, y'all. Here, let me go ahead and get started. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Today is Monday, August 18, 2025. Howdy, and good to see everyone. A little bit me. I'm good, Super Dave. Glad you're live. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're here. God bless you all. You do that was and a happy. You do that was and am happy you came back. Me too. I'm glad to meet some of my subscribers. I come to find out I have a close subscriber now. So yeah, I don't know how close. Somewhere in Walterboro, South Carolina, down in the low country, for real. Better be careful with that hurricane coming. We don't know what's going to happen with that. Susan Fit 47. Yeah, thank you. Nice to meet you. Maybe I'll be watching some of your videos. Watch Woman, that was very cool when Super Dave stopped by to meet you. It sure was. I was hoping one day to go meet John Boy, where that money pit is. For real, y'all. Maybe we can extract a little bit. I'll pop in and out. Well, you can stay here for a while, Miss Creek Mary. Keeping my eye on the weather down here, of course. Walterboro. There's a lot of bulldozing for the Forestry Commission down there we did in Walterboro. Down near Holly Hill and a lot of that area down there. I know what I'm talking about. I passed that place the other year when I went to Port Wentworth to go down there to the pipe fitting and stuff. Yeah, I sure did, y'all. off 95. There's a small town I remember. Can't remember the name. It's so small. It's like it's just a crossroads and that's it. Right there, old 100-year-old store. I can't remember the name. I was like, man, this is the smallest town. It probably don't have no population, because it's just the crossroads where there's an old store. Kind of crazy how that works, y'all. A lot of places like that in America, too. Aggressive heat wave to scorch Southern California this week. Hello, Denise Boyd Martinez. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good morning to you. Aggressive heat wave to scorch Southern California this week. The recent string of comfortable summer temperatures appears to be coming to an end as a major heat wave is set to arrive in Southern California this week. I was at Fort Bragg back when Hurricane Hugo hit in the late 80s. I was in South Carolina. My power went out, I believe, 10 days. I believe so. And that is dreadful when your power goes out for 10 days. To end as a major heat wave is set to arrive in Southern California this week. Afternoon highs near normal today, Monday and Tuesday, should continue. Hello, Laura K. I'm going to briefly touch on this, just letting you know if you live near the west coast of America, near Southern California, they're even calling for new fires. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to be talking a lot about the heat, unhealthy conditions. And really our first aggressive warm up that we've had during this summer. Hello, Soul 7. Now I know who you are. I didn't know who you was, so I'll go ahead and turn you blue. And I did not know. Is that you in them videos? Soul 7 Music? Is that your very own music videos? Is that you? Please tell me right now if that is you. I'm like, man, I'm blown away. There's some people out there with talent, y'all. You're in Southern California. Well, it's going to heat up this week. Every Publix is built with a backup generator. It's supposed to get 101 today and tomorrow. Yeah, it still is hot in South Carolina, like 100 degrees. You're in New England, East Coast. Laura K. All right, y'all. Yes, that's me. I didn't know that, Miss Soul 7 Music. That's Shannon, y'all. I didn't know that at first. I was like, and I started looking at them videos. I was like, when this lady has more talent than we realized. For real. Just saying, y'all. But anyway, for real. Thank y'all. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a quote right here from a meteorologist. We're going to be talking a lot about heat, unhealthy. Soul 7, for you in Southern California, your aggressive, a ridge of high pressure that has spent most of the time sitting a little further east than normal is moving temperatures. So yeah, I just want to let y'all know about this. We're going to be hot. Throw in a chance of thunderstorms and fire concerns. Here we go with the fire. Kidding about the Madonna part, but really, how you doing? And Joey Calhoun, good to see you. Thank you for coming, and hope you're may the good Lord be with you. For real, Wednesday's heat wave is expected to continue at least through the weekend. Here's a chart down here I noticed on you. But let's go ahead and zoom in for a little bit. Palmdale, Wednesday, 103. Thursday, 100. Santa Clarita, 96. Tuesday, 103. Wednesday, Hills, 98. Tuesday, 104. Wednesday, 108. Thursday, according to this chart, Paso Robles. I don't know where that is. Yeah, 100, 106, 106, 102, 100. South Carolina's been getting hot, y'all. Sure has. Let me take this down. So yeah, if I can get everything to respond correctly. Not everything wants to respond correctly. Let me wait as it happens. Yeah, but thank you for letting me know, y'all, because Hello Gator Sky Exploration, what's going on? Good to see you, and thank you. Not everything responds correctly. Am I skipping or anything? Y'all let me know. We got a 5x5 or what? As you just heard, Southern California is supposed to heat back up. Even Tuesday in some areas, fire conditions. You know, they blame it on the heat. It can be 100 degrees here, and we don't have fires that often in South Carolina. I think, y'all know where I was going to go with that, but I'm not. I haven't had any rain or even a few sprinkles a month in Massachusetts. Are you serious? We've had more rain in South Carolina this summer than I believe ever in history. We had rain again, like, I don't know, a couple of days ago, and then like a day before that, and a day before that. It's almost every day we get rain. But thank the Lord the sun is out today, y'all. You know what I mean? Not anybody here knows where I'm going today. You're breaking up a bit. But thank you for letting me know. Because as I take off tabs, I don't get it. I'm told I get a good service, and then when I go live, it's not that good of a service. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out sooner or later, Denise Boyd Martinez, I am mending. It is going to take longer than I thought. As long as you can still hear me, and I'm not really breaking up. Every now and then I know what you mean, like a little sketchiness in there. Yeah, I know what you're saying, y'all. The interesting point I'm going to bring up in the end, y'all might want to stay. I have not researched it very deeply or anything like that. I mean, but it's just something I noticed, so it's not a conspiracy either. Just letting y'all know. Yeah. So yeah, let me try to get to over here and over there. Some live streams are a little more different than other live streams. So let's get to the point. I don't know where it's sitting at right now. I think it's still like a category 4 or 5. We might check it here in a minute. But it cannot stop light workers. Sounds good. God knew what he was doing. Joey Calhoun. Sounds good. Yes, absolutely. The demonic AI doesn't want us to speak truth to the public. Maybe the AI knows where I'm going today, huh? Hurricane Erin is raging through the western Atlantic on Monday. That's today, y'all, as a powerful Category 4. Erin currently has winds reaching 130 miles per hour, moving northwest at 13. That tells me it's kind of slowed down a little bit. One day I checked it like last week. It's 20 miles per hour moving west. When I did that video I did, it was 17 miles per hour moving west. So when it slows down like that and stays more in one place, we all pretty much know it kind of strengthens up. And I think at one point it was a Category 5, just saying, y'all. The hurricane is threatening the Turks and the Caicos in the southern Bahamas with severe weather on Monday for these islands out there, y'all. Erin is expected to bring heavy winds and rain to those areas throughout today. By Tuesday and Wednesday, Hurricane Erin is forecasted to turn north, remaining hundreds of miles away from the U.S. East Coast. That's something in my mind I've been wondering about. Is that sucker coming this way, you know? Is it going to hit South Carolina? Is it going to hit Georgia? Is it going to hit Florida, North Carolina? I'm going to show y'all a projected path here in a little bit. So we'll find out. I don't think they're telling us the complete truth about it, though, you know? Just me. Atlantic coast is still going to get hammered by huge waves. You got that right. I have an article about that. There's even saying that sucker bring I don't know, like 30, 40, 50-foot waves. Just saying, I believe now. Here's a little chance of development. Well, we already know it's been developed. Let me take this down momentarily. The system is approaching the Leeward Islands, has a 50% chance of developing. We must be looking at something different. I don't know. For real. How did they change the words on it? Let's go to something else. I think they changed the words on there, y'all. The AI is working against me. I want to do what's, updated. They never do tell us the truth. They never do. And that's what's going to bring me to my last. Joey Calhoun says, Super Dave, please pray for me. I am not supposed to drive until the doctor says on the 27th. I have been door dashing for the last 2 days. No choice, bills are due. You having to do the hard part in life. I get it. Yeah, bills are due. I know. Sometimes you got to, I'd say, do what you got to do. We haven't had any rain in months. It's dry here. One river went to dead pool, dried up, Gator Sky says. For real, we got rivers almost overflowing here in South Carolina. I know I spoke about other things when it comes to the water and stuff. They sucking water out of the ground, y'all, for these AI centers and all that. Data centers. They use an extraordinary, and I'm not going to talk about that today. But let me finish my sentence. When it comes to the water, they use an extraordinary amount of water. And yeah, water should be free for humans, springs and all that. We got to keep an eye out on the water, y'all, because I can't predict, but water could become very scarce. Just saying, y'all. I mean, they want to charge for water. Ain't that crazy? You get free water in the hurricane, y'all. Free water for everybody. Yeah, and I even heard another channel talking about where agents, federal agents, are like dumping people's rainwater out and giving them fines, and it's crazy, y'all. Free water in the hurricane for everybody. Better not let them catch you, though. It'd be like, man, you're going to jail for collecting water out the hurricane. It's crazy, y'all. Hello, Leslie Bosler on a Monday. Yes, today is Monday, right? August 18th. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Please hit that thumbs. I have a lot of fun with y'all. I am not a scientific channel or anything like that. I do come up with some crazy ideas, though, don't I? For real, y'all. Let me get back to the hurricane. Let's show a picture of it or something over here, y'all, so you know what I'm talking about. He's like, well, what is he talking about? He's just reading stuff, but we don't even know what he's talking about, y'all. Let's go out here and look at it. If we can get it to pull up anyway. All right, I believe y'all can see that. I'm going to improve my system here coming up when I get, some more money and stuff, y'all. I mean, I have to do, make updates and everything. But they show you the projected path of this thing, You're real and honest, Super Day. Well, thank you. That's why we love you. I appreciate it, Suspicious Guys. That means a lot. It really does. Thank you. I try to be honest. I make mistakes. I don't try to say things. I put my foot in my mouth, sometimes. But I appreciate that comment. Let's look at the projected path, even though we might skip along a little bit. I'm just watching it a little bit, y'all. This is into Monday and Tuesday morning. I'm finally cooking breakfast. I don't know. Hello, Scully Pop. I have a little glitch in my chat. I don't get it. Has anybody else been having a glitch in their chat where it bounces around or whatever? Okay, that's Tuesday moving into Wednesday. Watch how close this sucker gets. They never tell us the truth. They never, even if they knew this was coming at us, let's say, on the East Coast, if it's coming toward Florida or something. Y'all know, like the Smith-Munn Act and all that, they can use propaganda on us. I'm not saying that that's what they're doing. I'm just saying that you never know, because like on September 11, 9/11, 2001, they didn't even tell the public that a hurricane was sitting off the coast of New York, let's say, And, well, that's where I want to get to, where everybody's not noticing something about all that. I did, but it's all good now. Well, okay, well, thank you. No glitch on my side? Okay. I get a glitch. Good to see you, Scully Pop. And I'm not sure why, but that kind of is not exactly the same path, y'all. It's not the same path. as 9/11/2001. Laura K. Glitch, I mean. I did, but it's all good now. Hello, Anthony Vargas. Keep the chat clean, please. Where did the towers go? Good book. My tech be bonkers all the time. My tech be bonkers all the time. So I'm a bad person to ask. It's okay. A little bit. Glitch is gone now. I still got a glitch. My chat is jumping up and down, and it's nothing to do with my internet. Hey, y'all, I just got a call and was offered a job. Whoa! That's what I'm talking about. Believing, y'all. Having faith. You know what I mean? Keep the faith, Joey. I hope you get a regular job. Just got a phone call, y'all. I don't know what it is. Things happen when Super Dave is live, y'all. What is it, y'all? For real. Is it because I'm just a believer? Or is it because you're happy now to be at Super Dave's live stream? Just saying, y'all. Kathy Berryman, congratulations, Joey. Good to see you, Kathy Berryman. Again, good to see you. Thank you. Congratulations. Maybe you'll make that big money and tell the landlord, just wait till I get the money to pay you, you know? Just kidding, y'all. Hey, I'm serious. I just say I'm kidding. But I have a good time with y'all. Congratulations. I'm happy for you, Joey. Hurricane Aaron was going to hit New York on 9/11. Is that a question mark or is that a statement? I got a video about it I made. I might show it in the end. Let me see what else I got before I do that. Let me look around and make sure. I mean, I can show you more pictures of the hurricane. Hurricane Aaron churns into the ocean. Well, you heard it over here at Super Days. All right, Suspicious Skies. Let's show you this one before I go to the last video. Just saying, y'all. Because Suspicious Skies has suspected what I suspected, y'all. Thing is, I get this glitch and I get this slow moving and all this. But thank y'all for having patience and waiting on me. Let me get to the point of it all. Just got to figure out which one it is. Like, how do you run a channel, Super David, with it this slow? It's like my new update caused my chat to do that. Hurricane Aaron to churn up life-threatening surf and rip currents. Okay, yeah, that's a statement. Very good. Super Dave, you are the honest and the truth teller. Holy Spirit shows you things. That's why I'm here. Well, thank you very much, Kathy Berryman. I wish I knew everything. I don't. I wish I knew a lot that I could share and be fact and be like, you know, people need to know this. But if the good Lord shows me something, believe me, I'll try to get out here and share it. I don't know. Good Lord to show you in a vision, in a dream. He can show you different ways. He can use somebody, you know, whatever it might be, y'all. I mean, a lot of times I'm just working on my own, you know. Where all the knowledge and everything, Lord, everything combined, whatever it might be, y'all. Uh, I'm not saying I'm being led to anything, you know, for real. But I do believe the good Lord expects us to pray continually because the Bible says that, y'all. Let me read this story a little bit. Hurricane Aaron to churn up life-threatening surf and rip currents along the U.S. East Coast and Bermuda. Rip currents. Hurricane Aaron is sprawling Category 4, churning in Atlantic Monday after exploding in strength at a historic rate. In case y'all don't know, it went from a Category 1 to a Category 3 or 4 overnight. The fastest, and they say, like, I don't know, it's like one of the fastest in history, you know. The storm's enormous rain and gusty winds to islands far from its center and threatens to drive life-threatening rip currents and towering waves. I saw somewhere, I don't know if it's like 30, 40-foot waves. And I don't know why I didn't save that story. I don't know. Aaron's outer rain bands lashed Puerto Rico over the weekend. In Puerto Rico, a lot of it's without power. I remember seeing that. A lot of Puerto Rico is without power. Just saying, y'all. Aaron's outer rain bands lashed Puerto Rico over the weekend, triggering flash flooding and power outages, and started impacting the southeast, Bahamas, and the Turks and the Caicos Islands early Monday. That's today, y'all. Rough seas and large swells from the hurricane will reach much of the East Coast and Bermuda starting Tuesday, with conditions expected to worsen through the week. North Carolina Outer Banks is one region that could get hit particularly hard. Even though Aaron is expected to remain far offshore, what they tell us, hello, Will. Where there's a will, there's a way, y'all. Let us know if you ever want us on with you for support, but just know you are doing exactly what God, the Father in heaven, has called you to do. Soul 7, thank you. I have such a conspiracy mind, y'all. I'm thinking, sabotage all the time. Just saying. The way things, I mean, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all. Aaron is forecast to curve northeast between the U.S. East Coast and Bermuda this week, remaining out over the water but growing even larger in size. I just want to get y'all thinking a little bit. Let me go ahead and get some of this stuff off the screen. Some of these tabs closed up. Let me see if there's one other thing I want to show y'all first before I close everything down. I have to do each screen one at a time. Could skip from one tab to the other tab and jump from one screen to the other. Now I have to go individually. I don't know what is with StreamYard about all that. But let me show you something in case you didn't know this. I've spoke about this before. It's about these hurricanes and stuff, you know? I mean, does it have anything to do with it? Just saying. I've spoke about this before. HAARP, they saying, well, somebody's saying that HAARP has a place under the water around Florida, perfectly positioned around Florida. It seems to be activated as the whole state of Florida seems to be preparing for what's to come. This is kind of an old, since 2024, October 6th. But let me show you this video. I think you can find this on Google Earth. I don't know. Well, because I mentioned this before in a live stream and I never pulled it up, I pulled it up this time. What's hiding under the water in Florida? They're claiming this is like a HAARP facility, let's say, under the waters, perfectly positioned under Florida. I don't know how true it is. I'm just saying HAARP is positioned perfectly right around Florida. It seems to be activated. This thing's got a mind of its own, y'all. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to show that before it went away. Y'all saw that, right? Just showing y'all. I don't know if it's a true HAARP facility or what. People talk about weather manipulation, how these hurricanes are being steered. In that video, I'm going to show my last video that I put up in a few minutes. A News 19 showed steering the hurricane. Is that what they're doing? In a lot of storms, they can steer, I believe, using radar or do weapons. Just saying, y'all. What's his name? Macaco? He was on NBC News saying that they can shoot lasers into these clouds and make lightning and make storms. And I mean, that they can control the weather. There's a whole book about it, y'all, controlling the weather by 2025. I got it somewhere put back. I don't have it on my computer. Weather modification, all these things, y'all. Let me read the chat a little bit. Hey, hello, Curious Georgia. I don't want to miss anybody. The Watchman, how you doing? Hello, Hot Men. What's with V8 here? Let me check your channel out. You got a channel? No. You got one subscriber. There might be some hot women in here. You don't worry about the hot men for real. For real, y'all. Keep the chat clean, please. For real. All by design, Super Dave. Yes. Are you a woman, V8? For real. Atmospheric lensing via compression. You might be smart about that, and I don't even know. Like, man, that's some fancy language, y'all. 98 right now in Southwest Texas, predicted 101. No loose 2 saturation magnification. Getting a little bit fancy around here, y'all. I just see the obvious. How long we been live? 51 minutes. All right, y'all. Something somebody's not noticed, and somebody did notice. Let me show you one other thing here before I I keep saying that, but I want to show y'all what it is. This is like a new video coming up. Yeah. You might want to be aware, so that's the point of me trying to show y'all whatever's going on out there in the real world. I mean, you're not going to know unless you look it up or somebody like me show it to you. Of course, Curious Georgia. Let me read this to you. Why are disaster response trucks already staged in Florida? Hurricane Aaron isn't even supposed to hit the national disaster fleets are already rolling in. What are they not telling us? According to a channel over here on X, Hustle Beach. Yeah, let me show this to you. I don't think it has any sound.
Are you ready for it?
I just want to read a minute of this. I know we've kind of covered a little bit, but I want to make sure, see if it's got anything else in it. That way I can take the tab down, y'all. I won't be much longer. I want to play a video before and just bring up a question or two about it. So, yeah. So if you're still here, Suspicious Guys, because DeSantis knows something we don't. As y'all just saw, there's disaster and relief, whatever you're devastating trailers in Florida already. I don't even know if those are new put there or what. Just saying, it's a video somebody put out there saying, these natural disaster trailers. Yes, DeSantis might know something we don't. Hurricane Category 5 Hurricane Aaron to devastate U.S. East Coast with deadly storm surge. If you're just coming in, let me read a little bit about it. Don't want to show your feet there, though. Hurricane Aaron has stunned forecasters by transforming from a Category 1 to a 5 in just over 24 hours. Ain't that something? One of the fastest intensification rates ever recorded in the Atlantic. The powerful hurricane, now slightly weakened to a Category 4, is expected to regain peak strength as it churns north of the Caribbean, fueling concerns about dangerous surf, flooding, and rip currents. Where did I see? I don't know why I didn't save the video or the article that said like 30, 40-foot waves. Yeah, something like that, y'all. So climate change. Well, I'm sure, y'all know this is due to climate change, right? Threats to the Caribbean islands. Erin is currently 150 miles south northwest of San Juan, Puerto Rico, northeast. Is it really? Flash flood warnings were issued for northern Puerto Rico and tropical storm watches remain in effect. All right, we know all that. But like, Super Dave, where are you going with this? It's something I thought about because Daniel brought it up to me. Let me go ahead and get to it real quick. I need to share that video while we're here and bring up the question momentarily when the video plays. I want y'all to be able to notice something. It's very important that we notice stuff, y'all. Hello, Max. How you doing, brother? Are you getting ready for the You get ready for the hurricane, man? Like, really? In North Carolina? Yeah. I don't even know, y'all, why a hurricane would go over the mountains of North Carolina. Hurricane Helene, and it sat over the top of North Carolina, western North Carolina. Let me find my videos, y'all. My videos. My service is bad, y'all. I got to hurry up with this. Fact, the Bermuda Islands and the Bahamas are made from sand off the coast of Africa. The earth has been constantly changing. I used to see these videos a long time ago, Suspicious Skies, where they was digging sand out of the oceans, making the continents move, digging sand out of the oceans. I don't know, I guess for concrete or other purposes. Just saying, y'all, I mean, a lot of people don't know that. Let me make sure I can get to this. I don't know why I did it this way. Let's try to get it to play right. I'm trying to get it to play right, y'all. Hang in there. Thank you. I just want to make a notice of something I don't think anybody has really noticed. Let's play the video momentarily. It's coming. You cannot use desert sand for concrete. It must be ocean sand due to the biological shell content. I don't know what they're digging it out for. What could they be digging? Sand. I mean, but it's making the continents move. What can it be used for, Max? There has been a building sand shortage for years. There's a movie on YouTube called Sand Wars, tell you about what they're doing. Let me take a screenshot of that. Thank you for letting me know. Sand and silica. I don't know if it, look, information is out there, y'all. I mean, after the video, the live stream, whatever, you might want to go look it up. They have been digging sand out of the oceans for several years. And whether it's causing earthquakes or making the continents move or whatever, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a sand digger. I'm just saying the stuff I see out there over time. And I used to see this like years ago. Just saying, y'all. Let me play this video. I learned a lot from you all. Glass is made of sand too. Well, there you go. They've made man-made islands by moving sand from the bottom of the ocean. Florida beaches are actually really rich in quartz. Well, see, y'all pretty, I'm glad I put it out there. You know, I'm sparking memories and all this. Yeah, sand is used in making microchips. Microchips is the source of silicon, a key component in microchips. I just told you, silly. It also destroys the beaches because those holes have to be filled in and washes the sand from the beach into the ocean as the tides move in and out. Sand is silica. Let's play this video, y'all. Because this will be the end of the live stream after I play this video. It makes sense what Daniel brought up. Let me play this video and I'll bring it up. I might stop it when it gets to that point. So I'm going to play this. I'm a builder and I didn't say you wasn't, Max. I'm just saying. And asking questions. Don't call me silly, please. It's all about education, you know. Each one of us learning stuff, y'all. For real. I love you, brother. But let's stay on point. The latest 160 mile per hour winds. Category 5. Moving 17 miles west. Yeah. The storm has strengthened significantly. Let me see if I can move it up a little bit without going through all that. Just saying. News media not reporting this. The morning of September 11, 2001.
How many people realized we had a huge hurricane right outside of New York City on 9/11?
If only a hurricane had come on 9/11.
There was actually a hurricane happening right outside New York during the bringing down of the towers. What is that about?
There was a big...
What is that about? And here we have the same name of Hurricane Aaron. Different year, I get it. It's not exactly 9/11 yet. I get that. Same name. Somebody brought up Daniel, logic before authority. He might bring it out later. I don't know. He talks a lot about lightning from the ground, and it makes a lot of sense. I talked a lot about Tesla technology not too long ago. How they can heat the ground up and use different dew weapons. Tesla himself had like a box that he could, full of energy. He could bring the Empire State Building down from a box of energy bursting out of it. Just saying, y'all. I mean, that's the kind of stuff we found, you know, when it came to Tesla. But this hurricane back in
Hurricane on the morning of 9/11.
on the morning of 9/11, was this on purpose that it was there off the coast of New York on 9/11? Why am I asking that, Super Dave? Listen to me, please. I hate that 8 people left the chat. They should have been here to hear this. Are they harvesting energy off of these hurricanes off the coast like this? Salt water, as y'all know, is a conductive, material, let's say. Yes, salt can conduct electricity, it can conduct heat in certain circumstances. I mean, I don't have all that information here, but if a hurricane is off the coast, I mean, I don't know. I'm just equating the name Aaron at the time now as Aaron at the time then. I know they retire hurricanes if they do a lot of devastation. You know, the name of it. Katrina will probably never be used again, at least in our time, Let's say they retired their names because they hit landfall and they've caused devastation. They can use the excuse that Aaron is being used again because the last Aaron didn't hit land and do any devastation. Just saying, y'all, are they harvesting for 9/11? And I know when I say Tesla technology, is Tesla technology or another type of technology being pulled from these hurricanes, energy? Nobody put in my comment section. Just saying, y'all. It's something I'm putting out there. It might be a wild theory. It might be just something wild to think about. It seems to make sense. On that fateful morning, 9/11, there was a hurricane 400 miles off the coast of New York. When them towers came down, I'm not saying this time they're going to look. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm not saying that they're going to do anything with Aaron this time that's coming our way or anything like that. I don't know. Who knows the future? Nobody, especially not me. Are they harvesting energy off of these hurricanes? Did they harvest energy off of that hurricane on 9/11, 2001 to help bring them buildings down? Because when that hurricane got as closest to the point that it got, it started to make a turn right when them buildings were falling.
Just off the coast.
There's that shot from space where you see the hurricane and you see the smoke coming up out of the WTC.
This was on 9/11.
A hurricane such as Aaron could be so devastating to Manhattan, it would make 9/11 look like a picnic.
And you could see from the data that it went in a straight line for 4 days.
For 4 days, it was going straight towards Manhattan, no land masses in between. Stopped. For 4 days, it was going in a beeline straight for New York City.
Kind of slowed down, kind of stalled.
It pulled right up just outside New York City, like it pulled up to the chalk line and stopped at 8 a.m. on 9/11.
Suddenly,
You're not supposed to talk about 9/11 here on YouTube. YouTube done a double review on this video that I put up just the other day because it did talk about 9/11. But my question to everybody, and I know this is kind of deep and a lot of people may not understand it, and nobody noticed it and put it in my comment. But when this Hurricane Aaron on 2001, I'm repeating it again, got to the closest point, let's say, them buildings came down. Did they have anything to do with it? Was the energy harvested off of this hurricane? And how can it be done? A hurricane has a lot of energy, especially one that size and massive, like Aaron out there now. You're talking about 160-mile-per-hour winds. These airplanes, they're saying that flew into this Hurricane Aaron the other day, the one that's here now. I don't mean to confuse nobody with the Hurricane Aaron back then and the Hurricane Aaron now. I try to separate the two, but they were saying they didn't know what these airplanes, what they're doing inside the eye of the storms. They could be spraying something, you know. Just saying, I'm not accusing nobody, but how do we know what they're doing to these hurricanes, making them stronger or whatever? For some reason, they flying planes into the eye. Is it because we think they're just looking around? What's the purpose of just looking around in every hurricane in the eye of it, you know? I don't know. I mean, they have nozzles on these planes, a lot of them, which ones whatever, they can spray, just like Texas flooding. You know, these guys were saying that they sprayed 2 days ahead of time this, this oxide or whatever, you know, and weather modification, make more rain over a certain area. Oh, but it had nothing to do with the flooding. I mean, like, really? Yeah. Cloud seeding. That's all it is. Let me see if I can play one more minute of this, and I'll leave y'all alone. My mind is going crazy.
It's a sharp right turn. It scoots off that into the Atlantic.
Literally reported to duty, and then it went off.
Approximately 500 miles in diameter. Hurricane Aaron was approximately the same size as the later Hurricane Katrina, and yet the public was not widely alerted to it.
But this wasn't reported. This wasn't reported as a risk.
Aaron came closest to New York City on 9/11 itself.
The storm was the biggest at around 8 a.m. that morning. Not necessarily fastest. It covered a wider area.
Weather stations love to mock these things for all they can.
That would be huge.
I don't expect any and everyone to agree with what I say and the way I think. I just put the question out there. There was a hurricane off the coast. Did it have something to do with it? Just saying, y'all. Let me read the chat a little bit. Awesome live stream. Thank you. Yeah, it makes sense. Silver iodide, right. I'm with you, Super Dave. I'm 20 miles out inland from Myrtle Beach. We already have flooding and road closures to river flooding, says Roxy. How you doing, Roxy? Wind speed? Yes, like really what's going on, for real. Cloud seeding is predominantly done with flag color, ash flurries, and positive ionization, creating seeds show as vapor condenses upon. Fly collage. Do you see them harvesting energy from a hurricane to help bring the, let's say, you know what happened on 9/11, Max? Can they do that? They have technology we don't even know about, y'all. Let me go ahead and end this live stream very soon. It's playing between the African Sandy. I don't know what that means, but it's okay. I can deal with it. If y'all hadn't seen that video, you might want to watch it. Hurricane Aaron. I was hoping somebody would share it. Mike Smith, I know you did. Thank you very much, sir. You always do. I really appreciate that. You don't know how much it means to me. If y'all don't know, and you haven't watched that video, it proposes the question. It doesn't. It does not propose the question in the video. I saw 3 other things that I'm not going to mention because people, it's like one comment touched on it, you know? So I'm not going to put it out there. If I'm glad Daniel from Logic Before Authority, I'm glad he even brought this up, you know, about harvesting energy. At the same time it was approaching New York, right off the coast, them buildings come down. One more question. Did they steer it away after they did that? Is there a correlation between the two? I'm not saying there is. I'm not saying there's not. All I'm saying is there are no coincidences. And mighty funny, that sucker was sitting right off the coast of New York at the time that happened. Just saying, y'all. Think about it. You never know what's truly going on. The technology they have today, we can't even understand it. There is a new weapon. I saw it, y'all. And it's not a DEW weapon. They call it something else. It's like 100,000 more times powerful than a DEW weapon. It takes just a little blink of a shot, but it takes a whole massive pile of energy. And they can blow up a whole city block like a nuclear bomb off of something that pulses a little bit like a DEW weapon. But I ain't getting into that. I just throw stuff out there, y'all, trying to show y'all and tell y'all that the technology they have, we know nothing about. You know what I mean? Trump said, you know, time and space. Well, there's a lot of people out there wondering how in the world, you know, even I wonder about it, y'all. Is it Tesla technology they stole and all this? Y'all remember the story all the way back to John Trump and all this stuff about Tesla's information and missing and everything? Did it end up in the hands of the Trumps and all that? Just saying. Back in 2001, Trump had a lot of comments to do with 9/11. There's so much more we don't even know about, y'all. Please hit that thumbs up. Curious Georgia, I'm going to have to buy me some new ones, okay? I'm like, man, I'm still wearing the same ones, y'all. I saw a little bit about the weapon you're talking about. I'm going to have to find it again, Mike, and show it. The hurricane was used to create the negative and the lower frequency of the 3 frequencies used. Good answer, Max, because it seems to make sense, don't it? Harvesting demonic energy. Sheikah says, yes. They can backflow energy. The way we see energy flowing, coming directly into our homes and all that, they can make energy go backwards. You know, just saying. Probably pull in demonic forces. See, now I'm just making up stuff, y'all, but it does make sense. Who knows, y'all, where we're going with this thing. We might discover or find something out, you know. Really, we might figure something out one day, y'all. Y'all have a good day, and thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. For real, we actually might figure something out. put the right questions out there, you know? Like, man, we noticed something about it. Just for real. For some reason, there was a hurricane out there, y'all. Just say it. And the media wasn't even talking about it, you know? Let's play a song on the way out, y'all. I don't claim to know everything or anything, really. I'm just a nobody over here with a computer, y'all. And a light, a microphone, and a camera. I'm like, and it boggles my mind. I mean, a lot of things I think about and try to pull out, you know, it kind of gets my head hurting a little bit sometimes, y'all. Let's play a good song on the way out. I don't want to end it yet until a song is playing. Everyone, y'all keep joy in each other in prayer. Like I say, always pray for yourself. You know what I mean?
They say sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. And right now I'm losing bad. Stood on this stage.
There's that video, y'all.
Night, reminding the broken.
If you will, go out there and share.
All right now, I just can't.
Because I don't want to get hit with a hurricane.
It's easy to say.
And if that hurricane even comes close, just saying, y'all, if it moves up and comes close to the coast, are they going to harvest energy off of it? If so, what is their intentions? You know, not only we must notice when a hurricane is close, like notice everything in the real world, you know. That could be used, who knows, y'all? The way they can throw energy all around the world, let's say, using HAARP and everything and causing earthquakes, whatever, y'all. It's very possible. If they use energy like lightning from harvesting off that hurricane to help with them 2 buildings, let's say, that's a lot of energy, you know. There's nothing but dust left, y'all. Dust. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing but dust. Y'all have a good day. Even if you don't, walk with you alone. Even if you don't, walk with you alone.
You've been faithful, you've been good all of my days. Jesus, I will cling to.
Y'all have a good day.
Come what may.
Curious Georgia.
I know you're able.
Yeah, he's able.
I know you can.
He cares. My heart with you alone. Yeah.